Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I love to create. If you are new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe button is somewhere down here. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscription is absolutely free. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Today's video is going to be an event review. So I attended the Andela Women in Tech Summit last week Saturday, and God, guys, it was a hit for me. I had fun, I enjoyed myself, I made contacts with new people, I met new friends, and I want to give a shout out to Debbie for sending me the invite for this event. She's a very good friend that sent me the invite for this event. I'm sure without her, I would not have known that this event was even happening. She's a graphic designer like I am, and I'm going to leave a link to her Instagram page in the description box. Please be sure to check it out. So the event was to start by 9 and we got there. We started early, which was really good, and we're hosted by Mercy Orangi is the lead technology evangelist at Andela, and she was our host for the day. So we came in, we got breakfast, and we came in and she welcomed us in. She was happy that we're here, and she just started talking to us about different things and how we're going to learn a lot at the summit. I was also giving welcome remarks by Taiwo Judah Ajayi. I was so impressed with what she had to say, and she just had to say 3 things about self-leadership. So as women, we want to become self-leaders, and the first thing she said was to invest in yourself. Be a learner. Learning should be your superpower. You should be ready to learn every single day, at every given point in time, at every situation that happens, at every turn in life. Learn something from it. That was the first thing she said. Then the second thing she talked about was communication. So communication has been one thing that has caused a lot of disaster, war at different times, at different part of the country. Communication is really key, even in marriage, at workplace, whatever it is you're doing. If you're not communicating to whosoever you're talking to, then you just sound as if you're saying gibberish. You're saying nonsense to that person. The person is not understanding you. So communication is really key. There should be communication between you and your audience, you and your family, you and your clients, you and everybody you come in contact with. Communication is key. And the third thing she talked about was investment in others. So apart from you learning and investing in yourself, you should also learn to invest in others. So we, as women, we should learn to support each other, help each other grow in this journey of life. Then the second speaker I was so excited about, because I'm so sure I'd seen this lady before. I did not know where, but I was so sure I'm sure it's one of the events, and it turns out it was at Slave Festival, because she just spoke about it. Like, yeah, I saw this lady at Slave Festival. So if you've not seen my Slave Festival review video, I'm going to leave a link to it in the description box. I'm also going to leave a card above for you to watch it. So she's Chika Uwazie. I hope I'm correct. Okay, let's just keep it that. So she's Chika, and she's the CEO of Talent Base, and she's also the CEO of Enter 5 right now. Man, God, guys, that was like, she's like a god. So basically, she's a HR genius in tech. Guys, you heard me right, HR and tech. One thing I realized after this event was that you don't necessarily have to be that girl down somewhere coding before you can be in tech. Whatever field you are right now, technology is obviously there to make advancements in that field. So be at front or at the forefront of that advancement, to introduce technology into whatever it is you're doing. She started with the fact that in Africa, gender diversity is growing at 20%. Guys, that is really low. So we would not be satisfied until we're at 50% against the male counterparts, because I don't see why we should be as low at 20%. Whatever it is they can do, we can do too. At times even better. 1, we're better managers. 2, we're better at making decisions. So I don't see why we should be going at 20%. So this is like a challenge to all of us, to all women in tech, or to women that want to become women in tech. We have to keep up this growth rate, guys. We have to keep it up. We cannot afford to be at the brunt of not doing anything, or of not knowing what is going on. It turns out that women were even the one that invented tech in the first place. So see guys, girl power. So now the next thing she talked about was representation. So apparently there are a lot of women that we see every day, whether on Instagram, whether on Facebook, online, women that we aspire to become. Now, these women should become representations in our lives. Their thoughts, their work, their thought process, whatever it is they do should guide us through our own journey. Then another thing she talked about is how women doubt themselves, thinking that okay, so I want to become a wife, I want to become a mother, and I want to become a CEO. Hell, girl, it is all possible. You can do all what you want to do. You can become whosoever you want to become. So getting married and having children is one of our goals as women. Yeah, but that is necessarily not our purpose. We have a bigger purpose than that. We have a bigger space to fill. Another thing she talked about was sponsorship instead of mentorship. So what a sponsor does, so a mentor is somebody in the social listen and say, oh, I like this person, I like the way the person works, I like how she moves, I like her business, I want to become like her. But keep in mind that you have never met this person before. You aspire to be like her. You don't even know her. You probably know her 9 to 5 from what you've read on the internet. You really don't know too much about her. Whatever it is that you know is something you've read on the internet. You've not had like one-on-one encounter with her. For so many people that have mentors like that, you need to find a sponsor instead. So a sponsor is somebody that grows with you, somebody that helps you on your journey through life, somebody that helps you grow, somebody that helps you to push away the obstacles and push you to the forefront. That is a sponsor. A sponsor is somebody that will help you out. Oh, there is this competition I need you to enter for so that you can become better. A sponsor will help you through the A to Z of that competition. That person is a sponsor, and that is who you need, not a mentor that you don't even know his or whereabouts. She also spoke about tribes. Guys, we need to have friends that can hold us accountable to ourselves, friends that help us achieve our dreams the same way we help them achieve their dreams. So your friends should always brag about you. You should always brag about what you do the same way you brag about them and what they do. Your friends should help you align your goals. They should keep you at pace. Those are the people you want to call friends. Your friends should be the ones that help you make great decisions, and when you want to make decisions you can talk to them about it and they help you make these great decisions. Those are the people you want to call your friends. Those are your tribes, guys. Those are people that when you are weak they are there to lift you up. Those are the people that whenever you have issues you run to them and they put their 2 cents of ideas together, 2 cents all together to help you solve that idea. Guys, those are the kind of friends you want in your life, not people that bring you down. You don't want those kind of people in your life. So this second section I was really excited about. The reason I don't know why. So there was Moyin, and she's from Obi, a programmer from a developer from Obi Electricity. There was Esther, who is a programmer that created Tress, and there was Feyi. Feyi is the product manager at Andela. So these 3 women were on a panel and they were asked questions they answered, and we also asked to ask them questions. So 2 things Moyin said. 1, you want to have international standards. So whatever it is you're doing, you want to ensure that your standards are high enough to rate internationally. Yes, you should be that good. Be ready to learn a lot. Be ready to put yourself out there. It might look like a mistake to you, or it might look like, well, the work I just did is groupish. But trust me, put it out there. You see people that like it. For everything we do, there is always a market for it. I've learned that like along the way. So if you think you can make belts, trust me, there is a market for you out there. If you think you can become this or you can become that, there's a market for you out there. The sky is large enough to take us all. And another thing she said is for us to keep learning. I think I've mentioned that over, and this woman stressed it over and over again. Guys, we need to keep learning. Learn every day. That's like the most important thing. Don't be stagnant. You have to learn every day. That way you can move forward in life. So Esther spoke about writing down our goals. So whatever goals you have, it's good to pen them down. She said when you write them down, then when you accomplish those goals, you can be able to tick them out. So whenever you write your goals, you're accountable to it. And whenever you fulfill those goals, you can tick them out one by one and say, I have achieved this, I have achieved this, and I have achieved this. So Feyi spoke about how you don't have to be that girl that sits at one corner of the office with no makeup and writes quotes before you know you're in tech. It doesn't work that way. So apparently she was a developer and she did not find fulfillment in it, and now she's a product manager. Does that mean she's not in tech? She is in. You don't have to necessarily sit down and say you're writing code before you're in tech. It does not work that way. But you can be in tech by making these advancements, by making sure that there is technology to make people's life better in whatever it is you're doing. And she also talked about the goal being the same but processes being different. Now this was like my take-home lesson for me personally, because at first I was a designer. Yes, I'm still a designer, but I also loved DIYs, and I felt okay, once I start doing DIYs I might lose focus of design. But it turns out that it has made my designs better. Now I am not just a designer, I am now a product designer, since I design stuff. So the next section was the failing at work section. I liked this section because the host for this section was Jedediah. I don't really know her, but the way she introduced herself I liked, because I felt I could relate to it. She said she was 1 part bookworm, 2 part geek, and 3 part tech. Guys, I feel like she just summarized my whole life into 3 things. Apparently I love to read a lot of books, for people that know me, but you know the kind of books I like to read. 2 geek, yeah, and 3 DIY. Guys, my videos can tell for themselves. I love DIYs a lot. So she talked about failing at work, and she was the host for that section. And we had Bilikiss, we had Banke, and we had Neku. Something that Bilikiss said that really got to me was, as women, we are unique. We need to learn to use our power. We are more than we actually think we are. So we need to learn to use the uniqueness that we've got, and we need to bring that to the table. We need to grab a lot of opportunities. And somebody asked her a question of, what if you're not failing? And her answer was, you're not failing, then that means you are still in your comfort zone. Yeah, so you need to move out of your comfort zone. You are too comfortable in that zone if you're not failing. That means you know everything. You know everything that has to be about what it is that you're doing, which is not a good way to grow. So you should learn new things every day. If you don't miss out doing something, that means you're perfect at that thing. So you need to go out, step outside of that comfort zone, so that you can learn new things every day. And guys, it is not a crime to fail. If you fail, the worst thing you can do to yourself after failing is to keep dwelling on that failure. But the best thing you can do is to grow out of it, learn from it, and become a better person from it. Then Neku said something that I really love. She talked about how whatever dreams we have, we should hold on to it, keep it, look towards it, work towards it, and the universe is going to align for you to fulfill those dreams. God, I really loved that. She spoke about the universe, and one person that I really like that speaks about this universe thing that I like a lot is Lavendaire. I'm going to leave. She's also a YouTuber I like a lot, and she gives a lot of talk about how to become a better person, things to do, how life can affect you, and stuff like that. I'm going to leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description box. Then the next section was the design thinking section. I was excited about this section because friend was heading the section, Lade, and I was really excited to see what she had to put forward. So Lade held this section, and guys, I was blown away because she spoke about design thinking. So as designers, to me, I feel we are all designers, whether consciously or unconsciously. Conscious designers to me are designers that intentionally create something. But for all of us, we are all unconscious designers because every day we create something consciously or unconsciously without knowing. And she spoke about design being a means to solving problems. So if you're a designer, what you are placed on, what your JD is, what your job description is to solve problems. Yes, you definitely want to solve problems. And design thinking is a human-centered process to solving these problems. Yeah, you want to make a conscious effort to solve problems. 1, you want to identify the problem. 2, you want to ideate the problem. 3, you want to build a prototype to solve the problem. And 4, you want to test that prototype. So 1, identifying the problem. So you need to identify that problem that you want to solve in the first place. If there is a problem and you don't know about the problem, then how are you going to solve the problem? So you need to identify that problem first. Then you need to ideate the problem. You need to think about ways of how you can solve the problem. Ask what if questions. What if this is this? What if that is this is that? What if A equals B, and what if C equals Z? What if X equals Y? Like that. You want to find a way to think about the problem and ask why the problem is like this and ideas on how to solve the problem. Step 3, now you've done the ideation of a problem, now you want to create a prototype to solve that problem. Creating a prototype is like creating like an object. Okay, now I know that there is a problem of waste. Okay, why don't I create an app that does this or that does that? That is the prototype. Now you're creating a prototype to solve that problem. After creating a prototype to solve that problem, you want to test that that prototype works out for that problem. You want to test that the prototype actually solves the problem. And you should also note that these steps are not linear. There is a circle around it. So if you go this way and it does not work, you can go from testing back to identifying the problem. You can go from prototype back to ideating, like that until you solve the problem. So I also really love this section because it gave us room to think as a group. So after this section, we're all broken down into different groups and we're told to identify a community problem and solve that problem. I loved this section because I got to meet new people, I got to discuss with them, and we got to solve a problem. Shout out to my group 3. I hope you guys see this video. Even though we did not win, we did our best and we tried. I'm sure we'll be able to solve problems now. We know how to go about it and we'll get better at solving problems. Then the last but not the least section was by Simi Nwogugu. I love this woman. I feel like she's the mama bear of tech because she was so excited that she was in a room filled with ladies that were interested in technology. Yeah, she was excited. She was beaming with all smiles and happy that she was in a room filled with women that love tech. And one thing she spoke about was about Wakanda. Yes, and her favorite character apparently is Shuri, and she all wanted us to be the Shuri. And guys, if you watch my Wakanda video, you know I also love Shuri. I'm going to leave a link to my Wakanda video in the description box. I'm also going to leave a link to it and the card above. So if you've not seen my Wakanda video, please check it out. And she wanted us all to be Shuris. So Shuri is T'Challa's sister, and she was in tech, and she's also a fashion designer. I mean, for her to create T'Challa's suits, that means something. So she was not just in science, she was in art too. So to me, I feel there is no longer a bridge between science and art. They are now interwoven, because where science stops, I don't even feel that where science stops, art takes over. There is this interwoven curve to it now. So whatever it is you're doing, you can add science to it. You don't necessarily have to be that genius that can solve maths problem and can solve OD and AD. It doesn't have to be that way. And she talked about work-life balance. So as women, to be honest, we all want to have children and we all want to give birth and also become that power person or power CEO. So maintaining a work-life balance can be a little bit hard if you do not have a partner that aligns with your goals. So that's one of the most important things. Having a partner that aligns with your goal, a partner that is not intimidated by your dreams and your goals. That way you guys can both come together, have a family relationship, and also align each other's goals together. She also spoke about giving yourself to yourself first before giving yourself to any other person. be complete first. Realize your dreams, realize your goals, think about them, think about what you want to become, think about how this other person can affect those decisions before making a decision to join yourself to somebody, or before discuss it with this person. Ensure that this person aligns with your goals and dreams the same way you align with this person's goals and dreams. That is the only way you can have that work-life balance. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I'm going to leave you with sides from the event. So if you know you attended the Andela Women in Tech Summit, please leave comments in the comment section about how it was for you. And also don't forget to subscribe button is somewhere down here. Please don't forget to like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and share this video with your friend. This video might help somebody you don't know, or can help a lady or a young girl struggling with the whole tech thing. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace, guys.